Hi, I'm Michelle Crummer, and this is your Creating a Meaningful Life tip of the week. I'm going to encourage you, when you want to go visit a sacred site, don't wait, go. They're evaporating from the earth, or they're being roped off like Machu Picchu, or I've even heard a rumor that Egypt's going to have a train around it. So I wanted to bring to you a sacred site I went to in 2005, Tibet. Tibet was still Tibet back then. It's never been easy to get to Tibet. I went from Texas to LA, Japan, Bangkok, Kathmandu, Lhasa. Beautiful, beautiful mountains. When we were there were still no cars at that time. The Chinese government was about to bring in a railroad of 700,000 people a day to dilute the culture. And so I wanted to go before that happened. So our mode of transportation was our bus in the middle of nothing, or it was yaks when we got on top of them and went up mountains, or it was being packed like sardines in the back of a truck, or we actually had rickety rafts that we had to cross on an ocean. But I loved every minute of it. We went to monasteries, around 20 of them, located high on top of a mountain, so it was great hikes. But it was the people of Tibet that were so amazing to me. We helped an orphanage, and so the smiling children were wonderful. And the monks, oh my goodness, just the joy. I mean, they just radiated in their smiles and in their faces, such joy. But to me, it was the older women, full of wrinkles and cracks and lines that told their history, and just the complete authenticity of their love for people that they had never met. That's what they used to do, pray for the rest of us. And so we went to the Jokan Temple, which is located in Lhasa. It's the epicenter of all Buddhism. And I walked through the opening and I saw pilgrims that had walked hundreds of miles, and they were prostrating in front, so much so they had bruises on top of their head. That was just incredible to me. And when I walked into this giant sacred site, I heard Om Mani Padme Om from all the monks, and there were prayer wheels the size of me. And prayer wheels are believed, if you put your prayers in these giant golden wheels and spin them, they get to the heavens faster. So I didn't feel worthy enough to touch those wheels. I wasn't Buddhist, and I just thought that it would be disrespectful. So I put my hands in my pocket, I put my head down, and I started walking. But behind me was this beautiful old Tibetan woman. She took her hand, she took my hand out of my pocket, and together we went through the prayer wheels. And when we finished, she took off these prayer beads that were on her neck, and she put them on me, and she evaporated into the crowd. I knew in that moment that she possessed compassion that I had never witnessed in my life. And it was a crossroads and a Rubicon for me, because I knew right then and there, right that moment, I would always come back and try to reveal that compassion to everyone else. I took my son August back in 2011. There were Chinese government people in front of the Watella Palace. The epicenter of Buddhism is now a hotel with people disrespectfully smoking cigarettes and putting them on the floor. There are no more monks. There are no more old people. There are no more people at all. So if you have a hankering to go to a sacred site, do it now. Y'all ask me questions at michelle@michellecromer.com. Thanks, y'all. Okay.